Davidek, welcome to Pharmacoms TV, and thank you so much for being here with us. Your role is Global Head of Digital at Roche, and you just took that role up in the last 6-8 months, is that right?
Yeah, 3 months actually.
3 months.
Time flies. Yes, yes.
From the point of view of the new role, I suppose, how are you using digital tools to improve the customer experience?
It's really around how our customers engage with us, how they engage with society, right? And as you know, there's a lot of external factors that are shaping how we, yourself, myself, and our listeners engage or want to work with either a potential partner or a potential transaction we want to happen. How we're doing that within our industry, right? And this is not Roche specific, is really, I think the industry is doing a good job at this, being where our customers are, and really in regards to providing, value where needed. And first is just identifying who are our customers. And a lot of times on a pharmaceutical perspective, a lot of our customers are the pharmacists, the healthcare providers, the hospital systems, even the governments, right? To support them, to support their patients, right? As you know, we don't have necessarily direct connections with the patients, specifically outside the US. And how we're doing that really today is just really identifying and listening to our customers, understanding where value can be had, where can we add value. And then obviously our goal is to create and identify and discover, life-saving medicines, right? Now, how we communicate that is really where the magic and the art works.
Are there any disease areas that Roche are working in that you're seeing, digital tools being used most effectively?
There's some focus areas around lung or even ophthalmology that we're doing a lot of great work in, around just, it comes back to listening to our patients, right? And by patients, people actually going to be on the medicines, caregivers, or even healthcare providers supporting them. We have a lot of great use cases and examples of really supporting our physicians to support the patients, to be able to spend more time with the patient during some of these difficult conversations sometimes, right? And there's a lot of emotional factor behind that sometimes we forget when putting together some solutions. So it's not about just positioning your product or differentiating your product versus another. It's really around how do we make sure, again, we're adding value here. And I think really, hopefully the tone of today's conversation is digital is an enabler. It's really your go-to-market model and understanding how can we drive value to our customers.
What kind of human traits do you think will become even more necessary on the other side of this transformation?
I think one thing technology does well at is really connecting individuals together that might necessarily have been connected before. If we look at now with the pandemic, in the past, we would have thousands and thousands of healthcare providers, meeting in these events, whether it's ASCO or some of these other larger global events. When COVID put a stop to that. And what technology was able to do is actually connect peer-to-peer still, right? Or even create connections that might not have necessarily happened if face-to-face was the only option we had. So we are seeing a lot of examples of that in the industry and even outside of our industry of life sciences as well. But again, it comes back to the emotional and the human factor of it, where technology truly can be an enabler of that. But it has to be done in a realistic way as well. You will see a lot of examples of companies really, and not even life sciences, but outside as well, using technology in a negative way, right? To continue to slam messages down a funnel where it just, it doesn't resonate or it's just not relevant, right? So really it's about maximizing time, understanding emotions, and understanding at the end of the day, everything we do, specifically in our industry of life sciences, is to get medicines or at least some type of positive solution or outcome to a patient, right? Technology and digital is really just an enabler of that conversation.
From your point of view, do you have a vision of the future?
So I think first and foremost, us just to be very clear on when we say digital or some type of technology, kind of what area are we playing in? And then my prediction there is really, I think we're going to do some amazing things. I think if you look at the amount of money that's being pumped into R&D these days, it's amazing. If you think about it, 2/3 of the world's somewhat treatable diseases are not even discovered yet. Right. So I think there's so much more to have for society. And I think for our vertical, right, I think knowing the fact that, and I tell this to myself, to my peers every day, sometimes we get stuck in the weeds. Know that at the end of everything we do, whether you're in finance, R&D, marketing, doesn't matter, affects potentially a patient's life positively or negatively. And sometimes you have to think that. So I truly believe my prediction is, as an industry, we're going to continue to evolve with the world and continue to add valuable services even outside of the medicines that we have today. So that's my prediction. Now the timing on that, it's still a rolling time zone, but it's we'll get there.